So here we have a beautiful 2009 Honda Civic Si. It's a 4-door sedan. Has 197 horsepower, 2.0 liter VTEC engine, meaning that it revs up all the way to 8,000 RPM. That's where the red line is. As you can see, it's a beautiful car. It looks very mean. Has the fog lights on the bottom, which is something that the 2006 to 2008 doesn't have. The 2009 and up has the fog lights on the bottom. It also has these very sporty rims in the front, and it has the same ones in the back. Has a caliper brakes, and the 2009 version also has the metallic strip on top of the license plate compared to the old one. Something I really like about this car is that it has a very slanted windshield. As you can see, it's very backward leaning. It also has great visibility all around. The trunk is pretty spacey, has a lot of space. The seats in the back fold forward also. You see there's a handlebar right there. Let's see. I think I released it. Here's the engine. Like I said, it has 197 horsepower VTEC engine, so it revs up really high. When you accelerate it, it screams. It's so loud, but it's not like over the top because the muffler is not broken or anything. Everything's very easy to get to, very accessible compared to some other cars. I mean, it's a Civic, so. Now we are on the inside of the car. So far, everyone that's driven in this car has loved the 2-tier gauges. The top is the miles per hour in the middle, or you can actually turn it to kilometers per hour. The left is the temperature of the engine, and on the right side is the fuel gauge. By the way, it gets great gas mileage. So far it gets about 30, 31 combined highway and city. Depends how you drive it, but even driving it pretty tough, gets pretty good gas mileage, higher than the estimated, which is like 21 city, 27 highway, I think it was. So here on the left side you can see this. You use it to, you can play with the settings, the temperature, it tells you the percent oil life. One thing it doesn't tell you is the miles per gallon, which I wish it did. Almost has 35,000 miles. Then you can change it to kilometers per hour if you want. Everything changes, the odometer, speedometer. And then this button is for the light, vehicle stability assist, on and off, mirrors, window lock. I love the material they use on the side. It's really nice. I like the controls on the steering wheel. It's not too many, and it's just right. I think just channel, volume, mode, cruise control, accelerate. The steering wheel moves up, down, in and out, so pretty good motion. On the bottom here it has a auxiliary port, so you can plug in your music, and also has a charger. It has 2 of these. It also has one in the middle section. I like this car. It has a bunch of little compartments everywhere. It has one here, 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 and you can hide your stuff in the middle. There's also a little section over there. I like the controls too. They're very easy. I've had this car in my mind for a really long time, and I finally got it. I like you can control the tuner with the wheel rather than plus and minus, so it's very simple. You can also just scan up and down. On top here has the controls for the moonroof, and also you could turn on the lights on and off. One thing I noticed kind of weird was that the mirrors doesn't have light on either side, which I mean, not that I need it, but just very basic in that way. The seats are beautiful. They keep you in place very, very tightly. Tennis rackets back here, but the seats in the back are also really nice and comfortable. There's actually no bump in the middle of the floor, which is pretty rare because most cars, especially sedans, they have the bump in the middle. This actually comes down in the middle, so you have a cup holder. I'm telling you, this car is very nice. I love it. I've had it for about a couple weeks now. I recommend it to everyone and anyone who's willing to drive manual.